We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's out in the clear. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They stay on the ground with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
46. 47.
Dak to the air here. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they make the tackle at the 38. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, 47. Wide 80. Here we go, kill. 26.
Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Zach Bond with the tackle.
26.
Here's Sanders once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. On fourth down, Prescott's a throw. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys don't try to match them right away as we start out with an 8-7 ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Bigsby with the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Hurts on first down. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, and they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On first down, Hurts. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And he's going to score pick 6 for Dallas. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 13-8. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Tiger swamp.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Barkley again here on second. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Great.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Gonna keep this one and go. And he's gonna have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. If you've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. He tries to sneak it. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. He has it on the QB sneak. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It takes an impressive amount of strength, that low man winning, to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming. That's well done.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1. They'll go, Hurts. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done. That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Finds his back, here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Hurts now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Here we go, 47. Wait, take.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, kill.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
On the give, it's Sanders. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
A gain of 26 yards there, and that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
We're going to 54.
Sanders running dead ahead. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Back to throw it. This has been a trend. Yet another Interception! Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. He's got Devontae Smith. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They go with Barkley here. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Firing it deep, left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Fourth and forever coming up. Looking to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down. Running is Barkley. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Eagles holding on to a field goal lead. Third and just 2 to go. complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. And a run with Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
No touch. No touch.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, what's the old saying, partner? You can't win them all. 3rd go and a 2-point conversion in this game, and that's only the first time they did not end up in the end zone.
I know we're seeing a boom in this aggressiveness in analytics, but I will tell you, kid, there's only so many plays. I mean, I guess you're going to see more coordinators and coaches spend off seasons adding more and more and more plays, but you only get so many reps during practice, and I am curious how many more 2-point shots they've got on that script.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
They were going to 53.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he'll get it up to the 44. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go. Hey, kill. Get line, ain't it?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Caught quickly on the slant. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Here we go, 46. Kill.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 47.
Another throw for Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage.
And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to just 2. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this is out of bounds, and with it, their hopes of a win bounce away too. That was probably their last chance. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Good, set. 180, 180. Crowd left, Yeti. Don't touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Don't touch. Don't touch.
They go to Barkley again. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Great, set. Trimming. Hey, easy, 63, back. No touch.
They're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
Crowd left, Yeti. Great, set. No touch.
Back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The kick is good. He got it. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.